Are you searching for a server which seamlessly brings together PvE and PvP while making them twice as epic? Dragon Crusade is a significantly customized low-rate server that has been around since 2019, offering a completely new way to enjoy both PvE and PvP in unison endlessly. It takes you to a world where the two dragon factions, Holy and Blood Dragons, are at odds against each other, and you decide which side you're on during character creation. You then embark on a journey to both improve yourself and the keepsake that proves that you're one of the Dragonkin, the Dragon Cloak, which increases in stats as it grows alongside you. And once you reach the maximum level of 150, you can keep on improving your character through a prestige system called Dragon Ranks, which paves the way to stronger sets of equipment and tougher dungeons, putting your newfound powers to the test all the way until Dragon Rank 200. Despite Dragon Crusade's focus on providing a highly polished experience enhanced by custom maps and soundtracks, one of the most outstanding things about Dragon Crusade is that everything is still grindable, even donation coins if you're hesitant to spend. The donation coins can be used to gain access to an extensive library of wardrobe items which can be conveniently accessed through the remote wardrobe system across the entire in-game account, amongst other practical things such as different durations of premium status, inventory expansions, and world buffs. Dragon Crusade doesn't keep anything important within the confines of a paywall, making the server very accessible to players of all commitment levels. Talking about the in-game accounts, if you don't fancy registering multiple emails for the sake of having multiple accounts, Dragon Crusade also allows you to have up to 15 in-game accounts tied to a single website account for convenience. Dragon Crusade also features a unique system where all the dungeons which you have met the minimum level requirement for are always accessible regardless of how overleveled you are due to their scaling system, eliminating the necessity for making dungeon farming alts and allowing you to focus on your main. You can even adjust the difficulty level of dungeons to match your own preferred level of challenge in the party menu. Weapon drops come with variable stat parameters, which can then be rerolled and improved with the weapon reroll system, and any spare weapons that you loot can be used to create essential reroll dust and Sampenia, rendering nothing that you drop useless. As I stated earlier, the players are split into two factions, Holy and Blood Dragons. While this doesn't mean active world PvP, there's a dedicated battlefield called the Dragon Realm that opens up periodically on a daily basis, allowing players of both factions to fight each other and build and destroy each other's statues, which grant buffs to the faction which has them active. Overall performance of both factions in these battlefields affect their rating, granting the leading faction bonus EXP and the losing one extra damage. Your own contributions can be redeemed in your faction space for quick teleports between dungeon bosses for faster clearing, or faction buffs that only your comrades will receive after reaching a certain reputation level. On top of the faction-exclusive buffs, there are also the world buffs that I mentioned earlier, anarchy buffs, and community-driven lore buffs that everyone receives to spice everything up. Various currencies earned from both PvE and PvP, amongst many things, are also used for the simple but relevant power-up crafting system, which are generally available in limited supply and useful for most activities. All of these systems combined ultimately create a deeply connected system where all in-game features are relevant to each other in some way. Dragon Crusade relies a lot on its seasonal server releases to keep its community active, and during off times the servers aren't all that active with players. Fortunately though, it just happens that Season 12 is going to be dropping right after Christmas on December 27th, which promises a progressive content release timeline with consistent updates over several months, with possibilities to partake in regular PvP tournament events, and even surpass progression limits with the hardcore leveling mode for the most enthusiastic grinders. Characters are then merged into the main servers after the season is over, so don't worry about losing progression. It'll all be saved. If anything, it's the best possible time to go and try out Dragon Crusade in its full potential. You can also gain extra rewards to help you get started through me. Simply open the promo code window accessible from the options menu or when you log in for the first time, write Emenalus in all caps in the writing field, and you will get a special reward box containing more power-ups than regular player promo code, along with the Dragon Cloak level 4 that'll get you through the early levels quickly. This doesn't prevent you from using any other player promo code afterwards, so make use of this to stack up on more power-ups. If you're also interested in supporting the server, you can use the code Emenalus in all caps to get a 10% discount on any donate coin purchase limitlessly. Both me and the Dragon Crusade team wish you'll have a great time playing on the server, and that you'll make the most out of Season 12.